My name is Ty, and I'm a ballpoint pen artist out of Salt Lake City, Utah. Well, I just use a standard hotel pen. Right now I'm using a Staybridge Sweets pen. It's my favorite. Holiday Inn pens are pretty rad. Yeah, I'll just turn on some music and turn off my mind and just start drawing, and I sort of let things just kind of go in their own way. Quite a few. My least favorite are the La Quinta Inn pens. But yeah, I really, every hotel I'm at, I grab handfuls of pens. And I got two kids, and they always ask them at the front desk if we can grab some more pens or if they can send some more pens up, but they last pretty long. In fact, an employee that works for BIC, when I'm drawing and on my Instagram account, I always hashtag BIC. So maybe about 6 months ago, an employee from BIC had saw my work, and he'd been following me for a while, so he sent me a box of my own personal pens. But I gave all those away. I had like a few of them, but I had like my signature and my company name on it. I thought that was pretty cool. They sent me a box of them in the mail. I draw on watercolor paper or chipboard, and then what I'll do is I'll take a scan of my drawing and I'll do a color transfer it onto canvas or to cloth or to polyester or pretty much anything, and then I do all the painting on that.
If you have
the drawing, the pen work, the shading part, because when I draw, when I'm working on. So what I'm doing, so like this is all pieces that I drew out this weekend. And what I'll do is I just do a quick outline of it, like this buffalo with an Indian motorcycle there. These are all ideas that I've had on my mind for a while, so when I'm sitting at a show, that's when I get my best drawing time in. But yeah, so I just go to work, I just do a bunch of outlines, and then when I sit down and I start shading it, this is a piece I just finished, I'll start adding all the shading. That's my favorite part, when all the shading goes in and I start darkening in the eyes and stuff like that, and it starts coming to life. That's my favorite part. And then actually talking to people when they're buying the original pieces, that's always fun. I like to hear from people when they come in and they have some personal story, like, oh, well, one of my favorite ones, I used to do this Gumby drawing, and a guy came into my booth, I think it was here, maybe, but his brother had just died, and he used to call his brother Gumby, so he bought a piece, he bought the original Gumby piece, but he, told me the whole story of that. I like the connection there. That stuff's pretty awesome. Which is why I prefer to sell my work at art fairs. I have stuff in some galleries, but at a gallery I don't get to meet the people who are buying my work, and that's pretty much the reason I do this, is to meet the people who are buying the work. Even though I'm not really a people person, I still like to meet the people who buy my work.